Alright, let's see if you can actually see me. Ah, good. We are indeed live. Hello everyone, Ace here, and welcome to my 8,000 subscriber live stream special. Today we'll be doing a live stream of Project Reality, which I was going to do last live stream a little bit of, but did have a minor issue, but I was able to get it fixed, of course, fairly easily, and kind of kicking myself when I figured out what exactly was going on. But yeah, we can actually jump right in. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cough today, but that's okay. So yeah, this map here is of course based on the historical Falklands War conflict that happened in the early 1980s between Britain and Argentina. So, interesting little conflict and an interesting little map to go with it. Although it is going to be mostly infantry fighting with this one. Alright, so we are now on the 62% mark, which it does slow down a little bit here, but then the loading should speed right back up. Anyways, so Mystics Fusion says, "Happening, pal?" Yep, we are doing this. We are playing some Project Reality. Hopefully soon, by the way, as this live stream ends, I'll be able to get in contact with anyone trying to join, of course, the Will There Be Booze, says Snuffing Body McFeagle. No, not in this one. I take it you've seen Kibbs' live stream and saw how he went once he got drunk. The live stream isn't really choppy for anyone, is it? Let's see. So it looks like, according to this map, we are down to about 2 clicks away. Snuffany Body McFeagle says, yeah, I saw. Like, I was watching it too. I apparently got in on the best part where Kibbs just goes beep beep like he's Sputnik. Major lag is an issue apparently. That's unfortunate. I was hoping that it would actually be running smoothly because it doesn't. I don't usually get this sort of issue with my live streams, but apparently today we're having a rough one. Better now? Okay, that's good. Apparently, yeah, we already took this position over here, so dudes in the truck are already moving to take this one out. Now, the number of bots in this match is just, I got 63 bots plus me, so it's a 64-player match. Unfortunately, trying to set any more kind of tends to break the balance in this particular mod because it has a fixed number that it will set per team, so if you try, for example, to get 128 bots, with the way I've set it up, you'll end up with 32 on one team and all of the rest on the other team, so obviously that's a bit poorly balanced, but ah well. Alright, so once we get into this town here, we should at least be able to... We are squad leaders, so when we respawn or something, hopefully we should even be able to pick up an officer's kit and I'll be able to start deploying defenses. So the British have taken over Mount Malo, so that is going to be a bit of an issue, potentially. But that means we better hurry and get this point because they are going to start coming in force. So, how's everyone's... Oh, here they come. Snuffany McFeagle says, good job on playing Iron Harvest the other night. Thank you very much. Yeah, my first multiplayer game on that, so I'll admit I was absolutely a noob. But I did, I guess, seem to do well enough. So we've got 2 trucks coming in. Now, our dudes already come in with a Volkswagen, so that is good at least. But I'm just going to have to pick these guys off as soon as I get in there, so that's fine. Apparently, some dude TK'd his buddy, so... Come here, you. There we go. Hawk Silk says, well, hello there, got it fixed then? I mean, from what I saw, the build was working pretty much out of the box. For me, anyways. What I did do was I actually changed the number of bots to 100 bots, I believe it was, in all. So small enough that the number of kits that small enough I could still join a squad, which is important, but large enough that the maps, well, it really did give off a nice scale for the maps. Mod still does have, of course, its fair share of bugs, but yeah, it was still work in progress when it got shelved, so. But I do have to say, it is impressive work what you guys did do with it. The coding from Project Reality even, that you guys, they even gave you, that's a really cool idea. As far as the Project Reality mod here, it was a pretty easy fix. Basically, I apparently somehow had accidentally deleted the AI.default file or AI default file, so I just simply brought in one from one of the other mods and it was good to go. Oh, here they come. Ouch. Yeah, I kind of screwed up there. But at least this way I hopefully can spawn as a officer. There we go. Which I was wanting to do anyways, so that way I could at least give you guys, or I could start deploying some defenses, that sort of thing. looks like more British, so... Nope, that's just a friendly that's apparently messing around, so that's unfortunate. Maybe I should actually jump in and see if I can just drive it myself. AI, what are you doing? There. Now I can send all these dudes to Mount Malo and Malo. That should hopefully give us enough guys on point to make a difference. Now with Project Reality here, of course, it's extremely important in this mod to actually make sure you've come to a complete stop before actually jumping out, because otherwise you will lose health doing this. Can someone please, Z-Gold says, can someone please explain to me why Major Kill seems to hate Arch? I think I've heard rumors that Major Kill's just a little bit on the woke side, which might explain it a little bit. What I've noticed is that he has had people like Sigmarxism actually defending him, which is telling. Apparently the British are in force here because this ticket, this flag is still going to them, so I better take some cover and figure out just what... Oh, there they are. In fact, I better... I wonder if I can deploy us forward outpost or something. That way we can at least spawn in. Yes, although... Whoa! Hello there. And he hits me again. There we go. Alright, so the alternative is that, which I'm not going to be... I don't think a grease gun would be particularly useful on this map, so... At least not here. That's going to be a long walk. Wonder if there's any special kits I should request. You know, a sniper kit might actually be kind of useful in this situation. Hawksilk says, we are always there in Force Ace, especially when we hear your truck a mile away. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, with the way this island looks, you could probably hear a pin drop on one side of it to the other. Nothing to really muffle the sound except for these mountains. Zio Gold says, I've seen Major Kill's content. How is he, of all 40k YouTubers, woke in any way, shape, or form? That's the interesting question. I'm not entirely sure. But all I know is Sigmarxism will go out of their way to say, well, he spouts the right politics, therefore let's defend him and say he's not that bad. Even when he does things that should be enough to basically get him canceled by them. Similar to Arch. Here's the thing. Oh, Jamberry says, hey Ace. Hey Jamberry. But here's a good example. You guys, of course, know all the jokes that were leaked from Arch's Discord and all that. And his House Narblar video. Basically, Major Kill's done the same thing on his Discord, except a little bit spicier. And instead of saying that Major Kill bad and all that, you had all these folks from Sigmarxism saying, well, he supports the right opinions, therefore let's defend him. Or when people do condemn him, they won't go to the extremes that they have with condemning Arch. Take, for example, Art Steventon. Oh, Hawksulk says, I think his issue is that some find Arch boring, and that means hate for some reason. I'm not entirely sure. So let's... I'd say if we get up to this hill here, that should give us a pretty good firing position. We should be able to just take out those guys. But, like I said, so... these people will defend Major Kill, or in the... A really good example, by the way, is Art Stevenson, who, when someone pointed out that Major Kill was doing these spicy things, Art Stevenson is willing to condemn him, he says, but unlike Arch, he's not willing to try to sick an intelligence agency on Major Kill, even though the thing that he was trying to sick the intelligence agency on Arch for, well, let's just say Australia has the same sorts of laws there. So it looks like my dudes are opening up there, which is good. Although it is unfortunately not good that they are in the open. Looks like one of my dudes. I don't think that's... Yeah, I think these guys are Brits, so... Oh, crap! That... Oh, dear. Okay, so where are... If... I need to do some more looking. Is this guy friendly? I guess these guys are the... I guess these guys are the British, so... Apparently, they fell back. They pushed forward. Then our outpost was able to actually spawn stuff in. Then they... Does anyone have some game dev knowledge? Says Bro Aiming. I do have some modding experience with Battlefield 1942. Not much with Battlefield 2. Okay, so I'm pretty sure these guys are British, so... There we go. That's a miss. There we go. And that was, I guess, a little off. Hawksilk says, tribalism, of course it would be tribalism. This is why things won't end peacefully if one side won't talk then. Well, yeah, unfortunately, that seems to be the situation. The double standards are easily one of the worst parts about the whole, about just the culture wars, because these people refuse to hold anyone to their own they hold their own to their standards, and when you point this out, they then get really offended by that. There we go. Zeagold says, that's the far left subreddit that says things that you'd expect to hear from idiots on the Daily Stormer. Why is Reddit okay with that subreddit? More double standards, I'd say. That looks like a hit. I can't tell. It looks like we still need to capture that point up there, but I think it'll be best to actually thin the herd a little bit here. So once that's done, I keep missing. There we go. For a moment there, I thought I actually took out 2 of them. Alright, there we are. I'll admit I'm not exactly the best sniper, but... Well, they are falling back now, so... Yeah, I tried to get him on the move there, didn't quite work out. They're gonna... One of these guys is gonna crouch eventually and just slow down. Okay, or I'll screw that up again. Alright. Let's see, what do we have on the map? Nothing a whole lot. Still need to take that point. Got them. He's down. I just missed him. Alright, I think now's a good time to actually move forward. Because I think at this point we've pretty much thinned the herd enough that my dudes should be able to push in and take the point. Yeah, especially if I've got that shooting at them, that should be fine. Aside from that, they're probably going to be starting to respawn in soon, so that would be a pretty... Looks like they're throwing grenades, too. The Hawk Silk says, I can give some real-world tips regarding scope marking if you want. Not sure how it translates in-game, though. Yeah, that would actually be probably useful. I know that Project Reality basically is supposed to be meant to appeal to not just military enthusiasts, but a lot of the guys that apparently play it are actual veterans. That does not sound good. How many tickets do we have left? 45. That could be an issue. Okay, that's a teammate. Oh, here they come. Apparently, I did not wait long enough. That guy... He's down, okay. There's another one. We did it! Alright. So let's try out a different map. That was, I think, just about right as far as length for a map, so I'm happy with that. Alright, so let's disconnect. Come on. Little bit. Alright, so Hawksilk says, okay, well, the lines on either side of the crosshairs are generalized distance markings. Place it over the target, and that's how far you need to aim up to hit. Okay, cool. Makes sense. Let's try a different map. What do I want to play? Let's do... There's a lot of different choices. Wait. Oh, okay. For a moment there, I thought that was a Germany versus Netherlands map. I was wondering about that. Alright. So... Looks like that one's a Russia versus FSA map. Let's try this one. US versus Taliban, I believe that is, so... Hope you guys are all enjoying the stream. That last match was pretty fun, I'd say. Hopefully YouTube doesn't give me any trouble over the music and it's just music that they actually specifically made for the mod or something. But yeah, Project Reality, hands down, fantastic mod. Alright, so we are about in. Be U.S. Marine Corps, apparently. There, now we should be able to just use one of these kits.
Attack this location. Attack this coordinate.
Hawk Silk says, I played the Arma 2 version and it wasn't too bad. Too realistic for my mates though. Yeah, I mean, when you're getting to the point where you're trying to make a more realistic Arma 2, that should be a sign of just what Project Reality is aiming for. And I'll admit, it can be a bit difficult to get into. I know for a fact the BF2 version is difficult to get into for some people. I was actually very fortunate myself because the guys that I ran with were, well, from the Forgotten Honor tournament. And some of them, like I mentioned, were actual military veterans. Like, one of the guys was, for example, a former Dutch Marine that was actually testing out the Dutch faction before that became public. But yeah, these guys went on to do some interesting stuff, and of course Project Reality is still being developed. Let's see. Zia Gold says, given the fact that you defended Arch, you think the Sigma Arxis crowd will try to do to you what they are doing to Arch? Absolutely. They will absolutely try it. In fact, I think they've already tried it a little bit, just not that anywhere near as much as what they've done with Arch. Hawk Silk says, shame, Arma 3 went back over on the realism a bit. Yeah, it is a little bit. Apparently, I don't have enough dudes in this area to actually cap this flag. I think that's another rule with Arma, or with the Project Reality, is you need multiple people on a flag to actually take it. So while we wait, here at India 12, for the rest of the army to show up, hopefully we'll make sure nothing actually shows up to fight us. That being said, I still do like Arma 3, but I kind of personally prefer Arma 2. And I also really do miss the armory mode of the game, because that was a really fun little aspect of it. Especially if you just wanted to screw around for a little bit. Although, granted, the whole Zeus thing, yeah, I can see why people love Arma 3 for Zeus. Because that basically turns it into the pen and paper of Mill Sims. Alright, so I'm not really... So, Hawkstalk, I do have to wonder, did they actually implement in the Arma 2 version, did they implement the insurgency mode? Because that's one of the big things, of course, with Project Reality, is that special insurgency mode they made. So it looks like whatever bots that are showing up are not showing up along this field, which is understandable, I guess. That would not be terrain that I would want to fight on. I am, however, getting shot at. Oh, there he is. I'd say he's, what, maybe 400 or so?
We got the objective. Keep moving. Hit this position. Do you copy? Attack this marker.
Okay, so that's one of my dudes there. I thought I saw movement. So I'm going to try moving around in this flank here, see if there's anybody. There are a few elements ahead of me, so... use the buildings as cover. Hopefully I'll be able to sneak up on them. Plus, this seems like a pretty open flank for them to use as well. Okay, so there is a bit of an opening here that is going to make trying to get to that area a bit tricky, so we'll have to swing around here, I think. Hopefully they don't see me. Alright, I'll be able to use this. Slip right under them, and yeah, should be an easy enough work. Hello there. And I got him. Ooh. See ya. Got him. He's down too. That is excellent. All right, so I've thinned the herd. I have thinned the herd a little bit, but feeling this is going to be exposing me. Yes, it is. Okay, that is definitely not a good spot to be. See what we have here in terms of the map. Alright, so we can potentially maybe take another position if we rush it, but right now they're fighting awfully hard for that, so might be easier said than done. Don't see anything there. Hello. And he got me, but I did get him back. Have to apply some bandages. Hopefully it's enough to heal me right back up. It does not look like it. That is a problem, especially with more of these guys showing up. Oh. Yeah, it's time to fall back. Although I'm kind of in a spot where I kind of have to firing just... Now, the red flashes don't necessarily mean I'm getting shot over and over again. What is... Hey, JC. What it could be is the fact that I'm losing health, and that is the HUD telling me so. Which is exactly what is happening right now. Unfortunately, it is time for me to go get healed up. So I'm going to go run off to a medic. Hopefully there should be one. So I kind of said how it was a... Remember how I said it was a terrible idea to try to go through that open clearing? Yeah, just look at the squads there. Okay, anyone have a medic? Medic, anyone? Thank you. You look like a medic, you are. That is exactly what I needed. JC says, I'm thinking of downloading this game. It is definitely worth it, I would say. Oh, the medic got hit. That's a problem. And they've got a technical. Okay, so I need to go take care of that technical, because otherwise he's... Ow! I just got hit again. It's looking like we might actually lose this one, or someone might, because tickets seem to be getting pretty low from the sound of that. Oh dear, time to fall back. Where's that technical at? I know I saw him drive through this area. There we go. Just what the doctor ordered. I cannot tell if those are friendlies or enemies. He revived me. Unfortunately, we have to get into cover right now, or else we are in bad spot. Alright, thank you, medic. Okay, so let's have a look at the map. Apparently, they messed us up pretty good on this one. Oh. This calls for a grenade. There we go. Zia Gold says, let's hope this just doesn't end up on Nerd Slayer Studios' Death of a Game series. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god! Oh dear. Okay, I think we need more than just a standard rifle for these guys.
Attack this location.
Alright, so we have held India 12, which is good. It looks like we are also holding Hotel 1-3. That's also good. That grenade spam. Okay, so I can deploy it. Alright. Round is ending. I wonder who won. We did it. It was close, but we did it. That was pretty fun. Alright, so let's try out another map. Disconnecting. Alright. Hawkshook says, and I just read the title. Congrats. Yep, thank you very much. Subscribers are definitely still going up, which is always good. So let's actually try, let's see, as far as maps though. Carentan. So yeah, they did actually add in World War II. So we could do that. And in fact, I am seriously thinking of doing that, so... We'll do Carentan, the alternative version there. The U.S. Army. And I could do Grenadier or I could do regular Rifleman, which I'm thinking of doing Rifleman. Okay, why isn't it letting me spawn in?
Attack this location. Attack this marker. Attack this coordinate.
That's a bug, it looks like. That is an interesting bug. Okay, so I'll just join and not be squad lead.
Attack this location.
There we go. JC says anything World War II related, and Hawksilk says depends. What's your preferred type? Game? Well, I can play pretty much most games. I do like strategy games. I do like FPS games. So those are two right there. I could also, of course, jump back to a game I've already live streamed a little bit, but I haven't actually finished on the live stream, so... Alright. We're probably going to have contact with the Germans pretty soon. I cannot see them just standing around north of the bridge there. Well, actually, yes, I can, because that would be a choke point. See, are we capping it? We will be soon, once another dude shows up. I have moved out of range of the cap. Let's go ahead and fix that. There we go. Dude, why are you carrying a knife when you're getting shot at?
Got the objective. Keep moving. Attack this marker.
Zia Gold says, may I suggest Warframe, Warface, or any other Command and Conquer games? Well, I do Command and Conquer, so... Oh. I don't think we're in range of grenades, so that has got to be something different that's shooting at us. That is clearly not a good... Wait, there he is. Unfortunately, he has me pretty much dead to rights, so that is a problem. Are they engaging? They are engaged. They did engage in hand-to-hand. Oh God, run! Why did you throw a grenade onto the bridge? Okay, more Germans who appear to be stuck. Nope, they're engaging in hand-to-hand. Got him. Run, 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 run. Okay, whoever's shooting at me is most likely a bolt action of some sort, judging from the pauses. Hello. I know I got him. I don't know who's shooting at me now. Ooh, there we go. Not hit him. Whoop, time to fall back. Ooh. That's a German. Well, I've secured the top, and am I actually helping cap it? Yes, a little bit. I probably have 1 or 2 shots left at most. Hello. 2 shots. He's down. They wounded me. That's a problem. And I don't think... I'm not sure. Do medics have the ability to actually revive and resuscitate in this setting? I could do point man. Can't do NCO because I'm not that class, so I'll just do rifleman again. Actually, wait, what's the alternative? Okay, so I can use smoke grenades. Well, how close are we to death? We still have some tickets left. So I think we might have actually just about beaten the Germans, hopefully. And it sounds like we got a Sherman helping us. Good news is the north end of that bridge has been capped, or has been grazed, so it should be ours soon. Why are you turning the rear of the Sherman towards the enemy? That's a horrible idea. I mean, I get he's falling back, but... they've evidently seen me. Yep, time to fall. Get down, get down, get down. Hopefully there's no one actually to help support their buddies from behind, so I can actually just engage them from below before they... Oh, God! Zia Gold says, why do snipers get so much hate in shooters? Depends on the... Well, okay, so in games like Battlefield, the reason why snipers are disliked so much is because they have a bad habit of camping a lot when you need to push forward. So you'll have, and also it's important to keep in mind, you only need a handful of guys actually doing the whole sniping to actually be useful to the team. But what will happen is you'll have a lot of guys, and I mean a lot of guys in a vanilla Battlefield game, spawning in as snipers, just sitting around on a push map when you're supposed to be advancing, and they're just sitting there taking pot shots, which is fine for the KD ratio in theory, but it causes your team to lose. That's, in a nutshell, why people... At least Battlefield fans have a real dislike of snipers. With Call of Duty fans, I think it's also to do with the camping and whatnot there as well, but it's... I don't think it's... It might be more widely practiced, but it's not as big of an issue just because the game works. Anyone else having trouble with the stream, says JC. I know, I've had some weird things going on with it for some reason. Where it's, I don't know why it's acting up, but it is, it seems. Round is ending, so hopefully we did win. They won, but it was pretty close, so... Well, they did retake that point, so well done to them, I guess. So apparently the highest scoring guy on my team didn't even get any kills. Ziegold says, I'm having issues with the stream. That's, I was hoping the stream would go smoothly, but it apparently just isn't. I might cut this stream short to, say, an hour and a half if it's having issues. We'll do one more map. I guess we'll do a Vietnam map. Or you know what? Let's do something a little bit different. So this map is apparently going to be Poland versus, it looks like, Iraqi insurgents. JC says, does it stop for you too? Yeah, I'm actually watching my stream on a separate computer, and it is stopping for me a bit. The reason I am watching it on a separate, I kind of have to just to read the comments. At least the way I've set it up. So that might be part of it, but... Although it's never really... I don't think I've had people having issues with it, though. That's the weird thing, so... I guess it must be just having some strange oddities with regards to... just the connection speed or something. I've noticed my computer, the internet's been acting a little wonky the past few days as well, though, so that might be part of it. Zia Gold says, also people who use shotguns and shooters get hate as well, not as much as snipers. JC says, now it's okay. The people that get hate with shotguns, I don't really understand it that much. I mean, maybe it's because shotguns, the way... I don't know. I don't understand why people would get that much hate with shotguns. I mean, I do understand people getting annoyed if you use a weapon that's just OP and just constantly get killed by it all the time. Don't even get me started on the Automatico from BF1, back when it was... Ramus build says, keep losing the signal, but it seems to be working now. Yeah, I don't know if it is a problem on my end. It might be that I'm having some weird issues. So yeah, I think this might be the last match if we're still having issues, but... Alright, so let's pick... We're going to play as Poland, and I kind of want a vehicle, so I'm going to join a squad. And it's not even letting me spawn at the base, which is strange. Oh wait, it is letting me spawn at the base. That's a weird bug. Alright, well, what I am going to do is find where I can request a kit and get a vehicle kit, because I want to actually operate one of these vehicles, like a tank or something. Oh, we can request a kit here, so we'll just do... Nope, we have to be... There's a supply crate right there. Okay. So we'll just request a crewman kit. Get our little PDF. Let's see, what do I want? I'm going to go with one of these. If the AI will join me. That's not what I want. I want to get into the turret. Okay, how do I get into the turret? Oh. Alright. You cannot operate this vehicle position by yourself. That is... just strange, because I know I picked a crewman kit. Come on, guys, jump in. Don't run over our dudes. Okay, well, at least this time we can operate the vehicle position because we have a crew. Ukrainian Fedora says, hey Ace, also Project Reality, nice, just came back from Arch's video on Total Warhammer 2. Cool, how'd it go? Alright, we are now able to operate this. Hopefully they don't have much in the way of RPGs or stuff, but what am I kidding? They most likely do. Let's actually see. We can turn on Dermal. Ukrainian Fedora says, pretty fun and hilarious watching Elven Cavalry wreck face. Not as fun as the dragon, though. Okay. Yeah, I saw he was playing as Imrik, so... So it makes sense that he would be using dragons a lot when that. So what do you guys think with Warhammer 2? Because I've seen Arch and Kibbs not really enjoying it all that much. Kibbs in particular doesn't seem to think it's that good. And I can't entirely blame them, because I know for a fact that they've cut down the diplomacy and some of the agents, at least in comparison to how old Total War games used to be. Okay, so we are in position. I wonder if I need to jump out. Actually, that was a mistake. That was a huge mistake, I just realized. Because Zia Gold says, I just don't get why people hate Arch. And Hawksoak says, wasn't a fan of the first, to be honest. Well, yeah, I think they did mess up a little bit with one. Especially when it came to the DLC factions. But anyways, so the reason people hate Arch, it's simple. It's because there's a woke crowd that will not tolerate anyone ever disagreeing with them. That's really all it boils down to. Okay, dudes, we need to actually stay still. Now's a good time to pull out the thermal again. Okay. So apparently there's just one version of thermal on this particular vehicle. But that's fine. I mean, I could order the dudes to bail out, but that'll probably cause them all to bail out, which will basically just result in me just being here, and I can't really use the gun on my own, so that's a problem. Alright. Are we capping at least? No, and the rest of the army is still catching up with us. Well, at least look at the bright side. This way the tank doesn't... This way this IFV here, sorry, doesn't have to advance alone without infantry support against an enemy that has likely RPGs. Ukrainian Fedora says it has a lot of fine moments in detail, but it had and still has a lot of issues. CA, in my opinion, doesn't exactly care much anymore. Mostly do some things for PR or China points anyways. Yes, unfortunately. That does seem to be the case. I do think there is a very real problem with CA going woke. Or was in the process of at least at one point going woke. Because remember when they tried cursing out, one of the dudes ended up cursing out Arch at the end of a stream or something? Well, there's definitely some shooting going on somewhere. But I'm not able to see it because we're not in position to do that yet. Hopefully these guys get over here quickly enough, though, that we'll be able to cap this and move on. And then the fun will really begin. That sounded like an RPG of some sort. Okay, so it sounds like there's some fighting going on up there. Zeagold says, do you think a game where you play as a member of the Adeptus Raidus would be popular? Maybe. I think that could work. Depends on how you do it, actually. Which is the answer to a lot of things, really. You can make a game about... That's the thing. When it comes to video games, I'm assuming you're talking about video games specifically, not tabletop. You can pretty much make a game about just about anything, and so long as you make it good, it can absolutely work. The big problem is when you just make a game to... Big problem is the whole idea of forced politics that's been going around these days, where you'll just see people making a game to push a message rather than, you know, using the message to advance the plot of a game or something like that. And these days, unfortunately, diversity is actually seen as a political talking point amongst a certain group of people. Which I would argue is a weird decision in the grand scheme of things, but that's where we are these days, unfortunately. Alright. Ukrainian Fedora says, I definitely remember that. I will also never forget them pushing Chaos as a DLC faction. Shame. Sisters Battle could be pretty fun, though. Feminists might jump on it and corrupt it, sadly, in my opinion. Yeah, that is true. Alright, these dudes need to actually try pushing, and they are... Actually, no. They just turned around without me noticing. I think I need to spend more time playing the game, and although in this case it's kind of a slow match, it looks like. But yeah, well, I think most people can agree that Day 1 DLC from Creative Assembly has been pretty pants for a while. I think they've been doing it for a while, though. I know Rome 2, they did it by adding in Sparta to try to get people to buy the game as a pre-order bonus, and just don't even get me started on Rome 2 when it launched. I know Kibbs defends that game, but I'm not one of the sort of people that's exactly singing its praises these days. It looks like we see a bad guy. Yep, it looks like it. Unless I'm mistaken. Let's double check. Yep, these would be enemies. Got one. There's another one there. If the AI would stop moving, that would be lovely. Alright, I think we've dealt with a few of them so far. So now we're finally getting into the fight. Ooh. That looks like an enemy vehicle there. Yep, it was. Oh, that's a problem. Will you please stop? Yeah, I can't quite shoot it if you keep moving. Sisters of Battle are complete badasses, though, says Hawksilk. Not that agenda pushers would understand that, though. Unfortunately. Yeah, this vehicle is definitely in need of repairs. Hopefully it does not explode on us or anything like that. I don't think that is the enemy vehicle that was shooting at us earlier, so do a quick sweep. I'm sure you have zoom, says JC. Let's see how... Oh, hello there. Yeah, unfortunately, I forget the... Oh, it's X. Okay. Yeah, okay. I feel like an idiot now. I knew there was a key somewhere, I just forgot where it was. Now, here's the problem. I could try bailing out, but that... actually, wait a sec. I kind of need to, so... Except I don't have a repair kit. I just... You would think a crewman would have a repair kit of some sort, but no. Okay. Well, at least we do have the tickets go, or we do have this flag getting capped. And we did take out an enemy vehicle, even if it was a technical. Did also take out some dudes there, so that's always good. It's a weird flag to take, though, from market to outskirts, though. You would think something like car park, maybe, or maybe suburbs. But this forces the AI to go through one of the points in the center there, which is a really weird decision. I know the vehicle needs repairs, dude. Unfortunately, I cannot repair it because I don't have the proper equipment for that. Alright. I'm actually surprised that that recoilless didn't just destroy the vehicle outright, though. That is kind of good that we were able to survive that. We know you need repairs. Ooh, that could be a problem. That looks like an enemy vehicle. It was. There's no civvies in this particular map, or this particular mode anyway, so... After seeing a live stream by Arch, it's safe to say that the agenda pushers don't know anything about 40K or any hobby or franchise. Yeah, pretty much. That is pretty much true. They don't seem to know about the hobbies that they're trying to co-opt. I mean, that's... JC says, if only those 6 guys you have would make themselves useful. Well, I could have them bail out, like I said. The problem is, I'm pretty sure that would also result in the rest of the vehicle bailing. Well, okay. Actually, one of them bailed out. So maybe he can repair the vehicle. That's convenient enough, I guess. Wait a second. Are you kidding me, game? That's my fault, I guess. I should not have just looked at one direction. So, yeah, that's my responsibility to actually check the exterior of the vehicle. Ooh, what's that? Is that an enemy? It is. kind of need the vehicle to back up. That was... Ow. JC says lol. Apparently that was enough to actually mess up our tickets a little bit. We did just lose a vehicle, so I'm pretty sure that affects points. That's a problem. Well, we did use the vehicle for a good time. Got ourselves a decent amount of kills. There is a helicopter that apparently is not being flown by the AI. Lovely. Let's just go ahead and take out one of these Humvees for a spin. Yep, they took that point. The texture work in these Humvees could use some improvement, I'll say that. Maybe I'm running it on low settings or something by accident. Alright, get in. Come on, dudes, get in. At least we got someone on the machine gun, so... Here we go. So let's go ahead and actually move forward. I think, yeah, vehicles do cost more points, so it is a big deal to actually lose one. Pretty sure that was an RPG that killed us that time, of course, but... Okay, so we are on the outskirts of the outskirts. Plan is we're going to jump out as soon as we are in position and hopefully not get shot up too much. But this does seem like a high-risk maneuver, so... Alright, here we are. Looks like this was about... I do not want to stay out in the open though, so... get in there as quickly as possible. Actually, let's get these guys to bail out. Good. That is perfect. Now we can actually take the point. We lost control of market. Are you kidding us? No, we can't even take this point. Drove all this way here just for nothing. Wow. Well, I might as well jump back in and... see, where is everybody? Scattered across the map. So let's go ahead. There's only two of us here, but let's go ahead and try taking that point. Someone tried shooting at us. They're still trying to shoot at us. Market is still gray, so we could take it potentially before they can do anything with it. That is a technical. The mission gun. Ow. I'm dead. Okay. Sounds like someone got a driver of some vehicle, though. So we'll actually... I wonder if we can take anti-tank. Yes, we can. I mean, it might be a bit overkill to shoot at technicals with an RPG of some sort, but at this point... Ooh, it's even one of those good old-fashioned RPG 7s. Now these you actually have to wait a few seconds in order to even use the things effectively. Alright, well, let's go ahead and jump right into this vehicle here. See if I can get some buddies.
Wskakuj na pakę.
Yay, we got a machine gunner.
Zaatakować wyznaczoną pozycję.
Dziękuję! Dzięki!
Wskakuj na pakę.
Dzięki!
Yep, they want to move on, so...
Zaatakować wyznaczoną pozycję.
Come on, guys. Does anyone want to join our little fun band here? One more? Nope. Oh, okay. Alrighty. Hawksilk says, rest in peace. Yep. To be honest, I should have just drove on past and not let them just chew me up like that. Zia Gold says, did you just get taken out in a drive-by? Pretty much. No such thing as overkill in war, just the living and the dead, says Hawkkill. That is true. However, Moab is extremely expensive. Although I'm not really using a Moab here, so... Speaking of drive-bys, I think this calls for that RPG. Because otherwise, I'm going to be in a world of hurt.
Co wy do cholery robicie? Kto przyjął inicjatywę? Do walki!
1001, 1002, 1003. Doesn't really help me if I'm getting shot at. Oh, they actually won, and not by a small amount either. Yeah, that IFV must have really hurt us pretty bad, apparently. Oh, well. I do think it is a good place to, nevertheless, end the stream. I see we do still seem to be having some problems, although it is... Moab, that's why you got taxpayers, says Hawk Silk. Yeah, but you're still one of the taxpayers, too. Alright, so I think this is a good stopping point, though, anyways. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call the stream. We've been at it for 86 minutes, according to YouTube. I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream as much as I've enjoyed playing Project Reality. And I hope to see you all again next week. It's actually just...